Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about the St. Valentine's Day, the 14th February. No, no, I'm not going to talk about that. But there's something that is related, okay? It's a very serious problem, the problem of domestic violence, okay? Well, before that, subscribe the channel, give your comments, like, share the video, okay? So, let's go to the problem, okay? The problem, domestic violence. Well, I talk in other videos. Well, there are some cases that can happen in the street and you must defend yourself, okay? It's a self-defense case. But the problem can be, well, inside your house, at home. The problem can be at home. And domestic violence, well, happened in the past, well, happens today, and unfortunately will happen in the future. Well, we are talking about, of course, for example, two people that live in the same house. Well, they like each other. It can be husband and wife. It can be only boyfriend and girlfriend. Well, of course, it can be a family with kids or with other relatives, okay? But, for example, a man and a woman, okay? Well, there can be physical violence or verbal violence. So, violence with aggression, physically, or can be violence with words. Okay? Well, I can tell you that, well, I saw a lot of cases of domestic violence throughout the years. And, well, some of them were, well, were very, very problematic, and others you can laugh about it. Well, but the cases, the causes of the domestic violence can be, well, financial issue. There are people, for example, women that are dependent financially, okay, and sometimes, well, there is an aggression, and the woman, well, doesn't want to complain, to go to the police, for example, because, well, she's dependent. Or maybe he can kids, okay, they can have kids, and she doesn't want to go to the police, okay. Well, because of course she go to the police will write a complaint, and then of course can be a process in court and all that stuff, and of course can be consequences for the violent person, okay. Well, and of course this is one factor. Other one can be the excessive emotional dependence, okay. There are people that, well, they don't have a lot of self-esteem, and they depend too much on the other person emotionally. They depend a lot more than should be. And well, they can be very jealous, and well, they can imagine something well that it's not real, some things that are not real. Um, well, in this case, the solution is emotional dependence, yes, but with balance, okay? With balance. Not excessively, but with balance, okay? And well, and there must be confidence, okay? Confidence. The person must, the woman must trust the man. The man must trust the woman, okay? Of course, there are cases that one of them, the man or the woman, is not worthy of the other person's trust. Of course, in that case, well, the solution it can be, of course, a dialogue, communication, and well, the person can decide, well, it's over, it's over, it's over between us, okay, it's over. Well, but we have a problem, a real problem. Domestic violence. It can be, well, I said before, financial reasons, the problem of excessive emotional dependence issue. Well, and can be a lot of things, but solutions always dialogue, communication. Okay, if something is wrong, you must tell the other person. Okay, you must tell, you must speak, you must communicate. Okay, or if you don't like the way the relationship is going, you must say it. Okay, you must say it to the other person. Okay, this is very important. And of course, both of them, okay, it's a dialogue, and maybe they can reach an agreement, and well, or going separate ways, or not, or going the same way. Okay, it depends of course, the result of the dialogue. And one thing that is very important is in everything balance. Balance, okay? So, when I mean balance, I can talk about financially, the situation must be balanced, okay? Financially, and emotional dependence, balance too, trust, okay? Very important, trust. And of course, always seeing what's happening. Okay, it's very important. This and their goals. The goals are very important because the man can have some goals, but well, the woman can have different goals, and maybe they are very different. They cannot go the same way, maybe. And of course, they must talk to each other and say, well, maybe this relationship is not going the way I want, because I want to do this, you want to do something else. So maybe we are going to different ways. Of course, this is not easy, okay? I'm talking about this, but this is not easy because this involves, well, feelings, sometimes feelings or history, okay? Feelings and history. And well, an history, well, it's history, okay? That's weight there, wait. So sometimes it's not easy, and well, but sometimes you must do it. Sometimes you must do it, and well, of course, and then you are going well different ways. That's the way it is. But if there is a problem, you must have a dialogue, okay? And if there is physical violence, well, of course, there are self-defense techniques. Of course, I record some videos about well, some techniques you can use, and verbal defense too. When there is verbal violence, okay, you must defend yourself. And one important thing in this case, verbal violence, is don't let the offenses grow, because when there's something that is too much, normally, well, the person is going to explode. And when the person is going to explode, you know what I mean? Well, normally it's not good. It's not a good thing. It's a bad thing, or a real bad thing. So you must hear the offense, see why the person is telling this. There's always a reason, okay? And you can answer with the right way. Sometimes the person can be right or wrong. I don't know, can be right or wrong. But you must be sure that you don't let the problem grow. Okay? So you hear that, okay? You can respond immediately, or you can ignore. You can ignore, and that's it. Ignore. No problem. Okay? But when you ignore, no problem. That's it. It's over. Game over. Okay? Don't go days after, months after, tell, you did that in the past. No, don't do that. Okay? So, it's very important. Dialogue. Very important, the balance in everything. Financially, emotional dependence, in everything. Confidence, everything. Of course, seeking solutions to the problems. If there are problems, and of course, sometimes different goals. You have to go separate ways, separate paths. Okay? Sometimes. That's it. But well, one thing I'm going to talk in another video is about empathy. This is very important. And of course, this solution to the problem of domestic violence. But you must see the origin of domestic violence. Well, because sometimes, of course, every human being can make mistakes. Everyone, okay? But the person must meditate, the person must see what's going on, what the problem is, and seek a solution. Don't go violent, okay? Don't turn violent. Because when there are two people or more, okay, or more, they must respect each other. They must respect each other. They must communicate. They must talk to each other and seek solutions to the problems, okay? with respect, and objectively, okay? Or being objective, okay? Not thinking that this happened, no. Objective. Facts. We must talk about facts, not fantasy, imaginations. No. Facts. Okay? Well, in another video, I'm going to talk about the empathy, okay? This is all for today, and see you next time.